not so far away, there was an age of freedom, of founding fathers, and of powerful presidents. And the greatest and strongest of all these presidents was the proud George Washington. But what is the measure of a true president? Ah, that is what our story is.
Will you listen to her? She's making our story sound like a history lesson.
Lighten up, girl.
We'll take it from here, darling. You go, James.
Hopped in an office as a correspondent with my wife, Dolly Madison. Welcome to the land where people have food. Whoa! Am I gonna fit in? I went to college, I'm also in a Episcopalian. This is all so crazy. I'm the president, baby. My slaves are working and my crops are growing. Two trips coming and I'm nervous. That's when I found the Constitution. In the year 1789. In the year 1789. In the year 1789. So I'm gonna be vote that office. Gonna dress on swag. I'm 5,100 pounds. So I'm gonna be vote that office. Yeah! It's a party in the USA. That rascal allied with the British and opposed us, but he died at the Battle of Thebes.
How interesting.
He was in the War of 1812 too.
Really?
Yes, the British supported the natives as we fought on the Canadian frontier as those redcoats repelled our invasions.
Jeez.
And their warships blockaded our Atlantic coast as our merchant ships attacked each other. But it all ended with the Battle of New Orleans, where Andrew Jackson defeated 7,500 British troops who wanted to seize New Orleans in 30 minutes.
Now that man's a stud.
The Treaty of Ghent was signed only 2 weeks later, ending the War of 1812.
So I heard the White House isn't in light anymore.
British troops were in Washington, D.C. in 1814, and Dolly ran back in to save a Washington painting and a copy of the Declaration. You goof.
Now it's my turn to shine. I served for 2 terms as a Democratic Republican. I went to College of William and Mary Elizabeth Cartwright. My name is Monroe, I'm Episcopalian, I rode the steamboat first. My VP was Tompkins, era of good feelings, and I purchased Florida. I came in as the 5th president, the Missouri Compromise. I was minister to Britain and France, all you ever did was elect me. Yeah, you elected me. Madison was my Secretary of State, and I was Senator and Governor. Monroe Doctrine warned England, and I only had 3 kids. My name is Monroe, I'm Episcopalian, I rode the steamboat first. My VP was Tompkins, era of good feelings, and I purchased Florida. I came in as the 5th president, the Missouri Compromise. I was minister to Britain and France. All you ever did was elect me. Yeah, you elected me. Hey there! How about that era of good feelings? Groovy! Wait. Wrong time period. Anyways, on the surface, Monroe's term seemed conflict-free and somewhat peaceful. But it was all falling apart on the inside.
It really grinds my gears, that McCulloch versus Maryland case. Wow. Maryland thought they could impose taxes on notes and banks. Those big dumb jerks.
Note, that Gibbons versus Ogden case got me all riled up as well. It marked the start of a 40-year period during which the Supreme Court limited the federal government's ability, to regulate under the Interstate Commerce Clause.
Constantly wanting to purchase, take new land. Well, at least during the purchase of Florida from Spain, there was a treaty present. The Adams-Otis Treaty set a boundary between the U.S. and Spain. Oh dear, we're on a roll here. A ton of important events happened during Monroe's presidency. Most importantly, the Monroe Doctrine. It stated that the further efforts by the Europeans to colonize land or to interfere with its existing colonies in the Americas would require U.S. military action.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's not a majority of electoral votes. Thanks to Clay, the House of Reps decided to pick me, the 6th president, but I'm not alone. I got my VP, John Calhoun. My wife was Louisiana, and we had 4 kids. Graduated from Harvard U, and I'm also Unitarian. Made a living as a lawyer, just before I served 1 term. Now I'm the prince. I had no party, but maybe a federalist. Hey, even my dad was oppressed. Yeah, I proposed a death of abominations imposed on imported goods. I slandered in the Potomac, yeah, at 5 a.m. and I wore trousers at my inauguration. So, an alligator lived with me, and a White House as a pet. Was not sworn in on the Bible, separation of church and state. Now that's my belief. Back in high school, 17 years. Yeah, I'm afraid.
Good.
John Quincy Adams. What a guy. During the election, there was an electoral deadlock, which meant that there was no candidate with the majority of electoral votes. It had to be decided among the top 3 by the House of Representatives. I don't know about you guys, but that seems like a blast. Clay favored a program similar to Adams, so he supported him hardcore. During his presidency, Adams appointed Henry Clay as the Secretary of State. Jackson and all his followers wanted him out. Talk about drama.
Together,
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 everyone,
together.
together.
Come on, let's have some fun. Together, we're there for each other. Sometimes, together, together. Come on, let's do this right.
Here and now, it's time for celebration. We finally figured it out.
Yeah, yeah.
That all our rights have no limitations. That's what US is about.
Yeah, yeah.
Every state is special in its own way. We make each other strong.
Each other strong.
We're not the same. We're different in a good way. White House is where we belong.
We're all presidential. Once we vote, we all win. We move in and we see that we're all presidential. We make laws when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Note, that Gibbons vs. Ogden case got me all riled up as well. It marked the start of a 40-year period during which the Supreme Court limited the federal government
Well, that's
to build...
constantly wanting to purchase, take nuclear.
Okay, that's enough.